Hey guys, so Lauren here, back again with another review, and today we'll be taking a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends. I want to say this one is a fan channel exclusive, but don't quote me on that. Today we're taking a look at the Maestro Hulk, or just Maestro, which is what we'll be calling him for the longevity of this review, because that's shorter. But yeah, Maestro, he's the old man Hulk. I think the one that killed all the Avengers, if I'm not mistaken. Which I would have liked, like, a trophy banner to go with this guy, just to go right into the downsides of this figure. It would have been nice if we got that, or the crown, an alternate head with the crown, or some hair that's not blowing in the wind. But if you don't have that old Toy Biz figure, A, you don't got to deal with this one's waist breaking, unless you want to really crank on that diaphragm joint and snap it like a twig. And B, I think that one's a little bit pricey. So, yeah, this one's cheaper and, no, it's bigger on top of that. So, if you can custom make some stuff for him, by all means, give it a try because he looks pretty cool. Just like this. But I really would have liked a head with some relaxed hair and maybe that crown he has. I think that would have just set him off. Because the Toy Biz Legends didn't have the trophies either, but that's neither here nor there, I guess. So the only accessories he does have are the two open hands, which we're used to seeing. I think the gray Hulk's the only one that comes with a grip hand. There was a green one that came with it too, but that was a Comic-Con deal or something. 2019, back when they first introduced this body. We haven't got a ton of Hulks on this body, which is kind of surprising. I really want a Scar, or like some of the more gladiatorial looking Hulks. I think that would be a lot cooler than just, no, I'm going to say it, the Eternals wave. I mean, if we're going to throw a budget at the wall. So, yeah, but before we get into the meat and taters of this review, shout out to Mr. Brian, aka my dad, for loaning me this figure to review. It's easy to seal back up in the package, so that's why he did it, more or less, but I really dig this guy. He's cool. He's chonky. It's the Hulk body we're used to seeing at this point, so it's nothing new. But I'll go over it quick anyways, because it's been, again, the Red Hulk was, I think, the last one I looked at, and I don't look at Legends a ton. Especially not this year, because, well, one of them kind of sucked, so, yeah. But the head on this guy does move around pretty good. Considering he's got all this hair going on, he got decent range in that double ball pig there. You can tilt, you can look side to side, you can look up and down a little bit. He's got a necklace that's separate. You can pop that off, take that off if you want. I'm not going to do that because it's not my toy. I did swap the hands out though. But his shoulders go out to the side, and you can swing them back and forward. Fine, but nothing crazy. You rotate him all the way around. He's got a bicep cut, much like the Thanos I looked at the other day. The elbow goes up into the shoulder, so you get your rotation mostly at the elbow. The bicep is a sleeve piece that you can adjust accordingly. So I don't mind that, really. I think it's a bit much, but it does make for a thicker, longer peg to go up into here. That's what she said. And I think it's a bit more of a sturdier design, to be honest with you. I'm not sure why they did it. It seems more expensive, but, you know, I'm not complaining. It works for me. He's got a swivel at the wrist along with a hinge. And it's the same hinge on all the wrists. He's got a decent amount of paint on him, too. He's got like a nice matte kind of finish going on. So I like that. Torso joint, I'm still not a fan of. It's got that side-to-side lean tilt crap I'm not big on, but seems like it's less on this guy than it was on Red Hulk, but you can tilt him back, you can tilt him forward, you can tilt him side to side a little bit. You can't rotate it all here, don't try it, you'll stress the peg out, snap it in half. It's got a waist swivel, it's got a forward and back in the hip, in and out, thigh cut, double joint at the knee. I will say, the joints on this guy seem pretty tight compared to Red Hulk as well. He's got a hinge in the foot with a rocker, and he's got some pig holes. So, yeah, really solid figure. I wish they would tweak this diaphragm joint a little bit. It seems a bit flimsy, but I haven't broken one of these yet. Knock on wood. It's like I probably shouldn't say that in the review of a figure that is not mine. But, you know, facts are facts. That's fact. Let's see. But, yeah, that's Maestro in a nutshell. Not a whole lot going on with him. He is the same Hulk body we've seen quite a few times. Actually, my Red Hulk doesn't seem to have that crazy lean. Maybe his pin's just longer. I don't know. Figured I'd check that quick before we take a look at some comparisons. First up here is the Maestro next to a couple other deluxe figures we've already taken a look at on the channel. Got the Monster Venom, which is actually one of my most popular videos, to my surprise, because I got that thing super late and super cheap. Paid half price for that one. And we got Thanos that we took a look at the other day. To be honest, I was going to compare him to some of the other Hulk figures, but it's the same body, so there's really no point in that. He's the same height as the Red Hulk, the Gray Hulk, the Green Hulk, the other Green Hulk. The Hulks we haven't gotten on that body yet, it's going to be the same height, just about, maybe. If he had the crown, it'd be a little different, but as you can see, this is one of the biggest bodies we've ever gotten in Legends that's, well, not a Build-A-Figure, we'll say. And I think it's one of the better ones. It's a little bubbly in places, but I don't mind that too much. And I think he scales quite nicely with these two. Imagine a Venomized Hulk. That'd be pretty sweet, right? Up next here he is next to a couple of average-sized Marvel Legends figures. We got the Modular Armor Iron Man and Ultron from the Ursa Major wave. And I say average, taking into consideration that he's just kind of tower over any standard $20 release, except maybe Colossus, who's in a 2-pack anyways, so. But funny story about Maestro and Ultron here. That was kind of my first exposure to this character / Old Man Hulk. I'm not sure if they called him Maestro or not. It's been years since I've seen it, but it was a direct-to-DVD animated movie about the children of the Avengers who had to go up against Ultron, and Old Man Hulk was there, and I want to say Iron Man was there. Maybe Doctor Strange too, I'm not sure, but it was a pretty cool movie if you're into that, the Ultimate Avengers trilogy. And last but certainly not least, we have our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulus and the Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn. And yeah, it took a Hulk to tower over Spawn, but hey, finally got some figures that are beating him out as far as height goes. But with that being said, time to wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and if you missed out on the old Maestro figures, yeah, this is a pretty solid one. Granted, I wish he had a little bit more going on, like the crown or the trophy belt or something, man. Just something. But for what you're getting, I think you're getting enough. I forgot to mention the added gauntlet pieces during the meat and taters part of this review, but he does have those as well, and those are nice. Did this guy usually have a loincloth too? I don't remember offhand, but I feel like the old Toy Biz one did. But this is clearly based off a more modern interpretation of the character. I'm sure we'll get a more classic one at some point in time, but until then, this is a really solid release. So if you are at all interested in getting some more Hulk for your Legends collection, I would highly recommend you pick this guy up. He is a worthy purchase for the price point. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell so you know whenever I upload more reviews like this one. Gotta show that algorithm moves boss right. And as always, don't forget to hit me up on Instagram at Overlord Productions and leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this guy, whether you want it, love it, or hate it. I feel like this is a 50-50 figure. I don't think Maestro's a cult fan favorite, but I know that people who like the Hulk most likely like Maestro because it is essentially Old Man Hulk, or Mr. Bryan as the Hulk, or Santa Claus as the Hulk. Let me know in the comments below which you think fits better. But as always, keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.